Hey guys, so it's been a while since I did a video. This video is about fitting ambient lighting to the CX-5. Now if you have a Mazda with the MZD Connect system, this procedure will probably work for your car as well. So you don't have to have a CX-5 in order to make this work. So I'm going to show you how to hook the wiring up. I'm going to show you where to run your wires, and I'm also just going to show you what LEDs are used, and let's get inside. Right, so I must apologize, the lighting's very bad, but I've got to do this in the garage. It is 34 degrees outside right now and it's very, very hot. So I can try and turn on the interior lights. All you have to do is pull up on this center side thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's the thing with the lever on it. You just pull it up and it unplugs, and you can see there are the clips that actually clip it in. They work at an angle, so you just pull it up and slide it out. So I'm just going to place that there, and then I'm going to do this one and pull up. There we go, that's out. Now we got to get this thing out because I'm going to use the cable that actually plugs into this center stack over here, not the park brake, but this thing here. So we got to just pull and pry at it to get it up, and there we go. So I'm going to unplug this plug over here, and there's a little tab that you got to press, and that frees up my cable. Now this is the cable I want to use. So what I found out, I used my little tester over here and I stuck it in each one of these little holes here, and sticking it in the green one, I realized that now your tester has a ground wire, and I ground it over there and I stuck it in on the green one, and if I turn on the headlights it comes on. So I'm going to use this green wire here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to crunch it into this little hole. There's no reason to cut this wire. My main cable will run this way and it's going to run that way. And what I want here is I want some ambient lighting along here and here. I'm going to see if that's possible. I don't really know. And I was actually thinking of installing some ambient lighting in here, but I don't know if that is even possible, because I know this whole thing can actually come out. It just unclips, and there is this wood trim over here is actually part of that. So if you pull that out, this comes out with it. So I can't get ambient lighting in there, but I could maybe get some in underneath here. So just quickly, I want to show you guys, here is the wire that I bought, and this wire, I can't remember the gauge. I think it was a 0.05 gauge wire, but it's you know, you only need wire that's good enough for 12 volts. It doesn't have to be stronger than that, because this is not for audio. It's just to carry a little bit of current to a little LED light that doesn't use a lot of current to begin with. And then I bought these, we have a friend, look. And he's running to the car. That's a big mistake. You are going to end up getting hurt there. So I also bought these connectors, which I'm going to use for my brakes in my wires, so that I can actually unplug each section. And I think that's very, very important. And here are the little metal things that you actually just, you know, connect your wire onto, and these are your plugs that actually fit inside here. This is going to be my initial wire, which I'm going to use. Something you need to remember while doing this is that you want to make sure that your black is your ground all the time, and your red is going to be your live. So you need to remember that while running all your wires through, because on these LED lights, these are the LED lights I bought. I actually cut these were longer strips, and I actually cut them at the ends, and you can cut them at certain points. And these are going to be for the footwell. What I've determined on the LED, just hooking it up to a battery, is that the black one is ground and the red is live. So always make sure when you connecting your wires up and using these plugs as well, that you keep red only as your positive, your live, and your black as your ground, your negative. So what I'll be doing here is I'm actually going to hook up this initial cable, which I'm creating here now. I'm going to hook this initial wire up, which is my live, is going to go in here with the green. So it's going to go in there with the green wire, and I'm going to just put some automotive tape around that to make sure it doesn't move. And my black wire, the one with the red and the black over here, I'm going to connect that to a bolt. I'm going to force the red wire in there, and once I've done that, I can guarantee you it's quite a good fit. It's not going to want to come out, and it's definitely touching the connector. There we go. So I'm going to get some tape now, and I'm going to just tape that up. So this is what I've done here. I've put some automotive tape around the the clip, and I've been careful not to get it on this section over here where it actually clips in. So guys, I'm going to use that bolt down there. If you look at the center console, you can see that is a bolt that actually holds the entire center console in place. I'm going to use that one there. Just loosen it slightly. You don't have to take the entire bolt out. Just loosen it a little bit that you can get the wire underneath the bolt, and then just tighten it again. And there's my ground. These little things go in like that. There we go. And this one is going to go in this way. There we go, it's plugged in. So now it won't come out. And you can see there are our connectors over there. Right, so I've actually run my wires through here, and what I had to do is unclip. I've actually unclipped the whole center console, this whole thing here. This whole thing just unclips. So I ran the wire underneath here, through there, down here, around the side, and let's get down here. So you can see there I've run the wire along the side, I've tucked it in there, and then it's going to come out the bottom over here. Now what I did is I've actually, because of the fact that I'm now not going to have 4 LED lights anymore, I would have had one here, and one under each footwell, and I only have 3. So I'm going to have one in there and one under each footwell. So what I've done is I've actually run the wires as I showed you, and what I've now done is I've connected, because this LED doesn't need a cable, because the cable that came with the LED light is long enough. I've hooked it up directly to the plug that's actually going to plug into the plug from the center console over here. And I've also hooked the other 2 wires that are going to run to each footwell up to each terminal as well. So you can see I've got all 3 black wires going into the horizontal one, and I got all 3 red wires going into the flat connector. So now if I connect these 2 together, and there we go. Now if I turn the headlights on, I don't have the footwell ones hooked up yet to the end of the wires over here. Here's the end of the other wire. If I turn on the headlights, then the one here that's going to fit under here will actually come on, and there we go. So I've got everything hooked up now, and I've put my plug in and turn on the headlights, and the ones in the footwell are working, the one that's going to go here is working, and this one is also working over there. Now I think it's safe for us to put this thing back. I'm just going to tuck that in there. All we have to do is we just clip this thing back into place, and it's in its place. And before I put this side trim panel, I want this to be stuck in first, because this wire actually has to run through there and I don't want it to be visible. I managed to use this double-sided tape. It's 3M tape, and it really did the trick getting this little light in there. And if I turn on the headlights, you can see there. Now looking from here, you're just going to see it's lit up at night, but you're not going to see the LEDs per se, not from a driving perspective. That's actually what it looks like from your driving perspective. So, you know, I think it's going to do a nice job of lighting that up. And now I'm going to do the footwells. Right guys, so I'm in the garage, and a moment of truth. So I'll turn on the headlights, and as you can see, the footwell lighting is lit up. And what I love about the center console, and this is a little bit of a bonus, is that the LED lights are reflecting on the chrome trim here, which kind of makes it look at night like there is actually ambient lighting running along the chrome strips. So here I am in the passenger side, and as you can see, my feet are lit up. It's really just a nice ambient hue in the cabin now at night. And the nice thing is that the light also lights up the edges here, which gives an even nicer effect. So it almost looks like there's ambient lighting in the sides over there on the doorstep, but there isn't. And I like that this is actually very bright, because it's a much smaller area, you know, that's a bigger area to cover, plus the LED strips were a little shorter for the footwells, and this one's a little longer. But I wanted this one bright because my phone lies there. I sometimes have things in there, and you can actually see them while you're driving at night. So I'm going to close the garage door and then see what the complete effect is in complete darkness. I just want to show you guys, I'm actually filming with the GoPro right now, so the sound quality is not very good. I apologize for that, but I've got the car's headlights on right now, and I just want to show you, when I turn the car off, these lights react the way all these other lights do on the center console, because when you turn your car off at night and you got the switch on auto, the headlights will turn off, but the interior lights remain on. So the nice thing now is that when you turn your car off and you're in the dark somewhere, and I'm going to turn it off, there, the engine's off, the headlights are switched off, and the ambient lighting inside the car is still on. All these lights are on, but now because I have ambient lighting, that's on as well. But if the moment you pull the door handle, they turn off. There you go. So in all, I think that was a successful result. I definitely got the result I wanted. The footwells are not too bright. I didn't want them too bright. And the center console is nice and bright. It wasn't exactly what I was thinking about in my mind, but unfortunately, you know, when you're doing things for the first time, you live and learn as you go along. So this is the only way that I could actually get some kind of center console ambient lighting in the car. But I think the result is great either way. And if you're thinking of doing this to your Mazda, you really should give it a go. And I hope that this video is going to be helpful in helping you get there. And stay tuned. In the future, I will be doing a video on how to do ambient lighting for the rear passengers. So I'm going to run wires from the two footwells underneath the car's seats, and I'm going to put LED lighting underneath the car seats. It's 34 degrees here today, so I'm done. I'm really not going to go any further, but I do want some ambient lighting in the back of the car as well for rear passengers at night. So stay tuned for that video. If you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos, and also hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I bring out a new video the next time. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Auf Wiedersehen.